Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll put my head in there every now and then. I am incredibly grateful to y'all. I'm going to tell you that I have come to know that when you have a great turnout like this, it has everything to do with the hard work of the folks that are organizing, and actually nothing to do with me. So I am very grateful. Bill and Betty have been friends, lifelong friends of Marcia and Ronald, my in-laws. And Marcia Martin is right over here, and my husband Ron is over here, who grew up in Gwinnett, and as he always says, was taken against his will to Alabama when he was a teenager. But I want to give special, I talk a lot about Marcia, come on up here, I want to introduce you for a minute. I talk a lot about the family values that I've learned, and a lot of times I'm talking about my parents, but since Marcia's here, I want to talk about Marcia, because Marcia is someone who was the first generation in her family to go to college, grew up in Eastman, Georgia, and then went on to become the lead woman at the Farm Bureau in Alabama, and really the most prominent women executive in Alabama. And so I'm really proud of her, and I'm so grateful that she trained her son to be ready for a strong woman. And the values that I bring to it, the issues that I think are important, and also how we're going to win with your help. I spent the last 26 years trying to make a difference, trying to serve people and engage people in volunteer activity. And actually right out of college, I met a group of people. We decided we wanted to get more people involved in volunteerism. We named our efforts Hands On Atlanta, and we had our first public meeting in Manuel's Tavern. And so I love to be meeting at a barbecue joint or a tavern. It's, lots of good things get hatched in places like this. We're very grateful to George and Martha for hosting us. But we passed around empty beer mugs, said please donate $10 or $20 or $30 and help us get started. And we have poster boards, and we said come join us to tutor children on a Saturday, or come and build a house or build a wheelchair ramp for someone who's disabled. And not only did we engage hundreds of people, but we engaged hundreds of thousands of people eventually. And our efforts spread beyond Atlanta to places like Nashville and Portland and Manila in the Philippines. And they said, we want to start hands-on organizations like this. And I became the CEO and learned about making sure that you can, make payroll every 2 weeks, and grew an organization from a couple of $1,000s to a $30 million budget. And 7 years ago, we did something unusual. We merged our organization with President George H.W. Bush's Points of Light organization. So imagine, we got started at Manuel's Tavern. President Bush got his organization started at Camp David. So we had our work cut out for us, but we believed that we could do more together. Last year, as a result of our coming together, we mobilized 4 million volunteers. And we used to fit everything that we would do in a single month on a postcard, and we now complete over 20,000 projects every single month. So I've seen what happens when people actually apply creativity and innovation to getting things done, and also what happens when people say, you know what, there's more that unites us than what divides us, and we have to work towards that. I've told people, I spent a lot of time going to school meetings and church meetings and neighborhood and business meetings, and y'all know that people don't always agree. But I'll tell you that they rarely shut down the school, and they rarely shut down the church. They keep working at it.